Hello everybody and welcome back to Firebird. Last time we had quite the adventure. We drove through a forest fire over an old rickety bridge, low-key kinda died, but then we traveled back in time and made sure that didn't happen. We saw some cool statues and now we're at a new gas station, which we desperately need right now. We thought about robbery, but we decided against it mainly because of the moral compass that we're dragging along with us. So let's go into the bar and see if we can find anyone to help us. The Polar Star. A few low-ceilinged shipping containers insulated with sawdust compromised this final bastion of debauchery before the far north. Solitary lumberjacks, a few indigenous people, truckers, and even a soldier knock back drinks in silence. All of them stare at a black and white TV, enraptured by a program that it's hardly able to pick up. Vasilisa blushes as their gaze turns toward her. "Two women? It's rare to see women here." Two ordinary customers. He nods. "We don't have a lot to do here except listen to the radio. And the radio station in the big city mentioned two women that fled with a certain Firebird. Uh-oh. Am I a vigilante? No, am I on the lam? Lots of people are looking for them. Something about a theft." Who could have been awesome enough to do that? Are the police looking for these women? Just a question, random question. It's definitely not us two women. They're lying through their teeth. If it's the theft, then the police should deal with it. If not, then it's nothing but trouble for us all. They all nod. "Hang on. Are you the two women who saved Eagle's team from the fire?" "Yes, that was us! That was me! I drove into the fire and it was a good idea!" News travels fast. "We've all got radios here. Courageous and generous. Come on, have a drink on me." No alcohol for the young one here. "A glass of melted snow for the girl, then." The atmosphere in the bar relaxes. You feel like you've been accepted. Just don't look at the truck outside. "And where are you headed?" "We're headed straight north. We got a long way to go. Need the gas, please? Please? Headed straight north." A soldier lets out an impressed whistle. A man breaks into laughter while another touches the cross around his neck. They think we're gonna die. "I think you're on the wrong road. There's nothing north of here." "My village is in the north." "You're the first person I've ever heard from this so-called village." Is there a way to get some gas and repairs here? We really need some gas. I'm very low and I don't want to die again. "Is it urgent? Are you going to leave in the night?" "Yes." "Okay then, go to the gas station and yell for Anatoly." Huh. I saw a road that goes north. You hear sinister whispers, some mentioning the Road of Bones. "Shut up, all of you! It's just an old road. We don't know where it goes, but there's nothing at its end." A road to nowhere. "No one ever comes here from that direction, at least." What's with all the superstition? Is the North the Bermuda Triangle or something? "My dear, at least you can't say we didn't warn you." You did. Can I get gas on credit? Do I have money for gas? I have 2 money. I will go for now. If there's nothing beyond this point, I might as well use the money while I have it, right? Let's go. You know enough. You gulp the last of your drink and grab Vasilisa by the sleeve. It's time for us to go. Time to leave. Oh, we didn't get something over here. Not yet, anyway. Guess it depends. The gas station is covered in snow and the lights are out. The bartender told us to yell for Anatoly if we needed gas. we'll do just that. Not much else we can do. Anatoly, back to work. Oh my, hello. You hear grumbling. A skinny, bare-chested man stumbles out of the gas station. He looks asleep. You might want to put on a coat, my dude.
Did you come to hear a poem by Anatoly, the cursed artist?
A poem? Wow!
Did you forget your coat? That's just what I wanted to know.
Your compassion, pithy though it is, warms me enough. I thrive on suffering. I may not be a genius, but through pain and hard work, I try to create the requisite conditions for the birth of greatness.
Reaching for the stars is nobler and more beautiful than actually getting there.
Well, you know what they say, shoot for the moon, you'll land among the stars. Anatoly looks at Vasilisa with eyes full of emotion.
Don't tell me your name, because you'll always be an angel to me.
Hey, we need gas. I hate to interrupt this moment. Anatoly shrugs his shoulders.
All they ever want is gas.
Write a poem that can fuel a truck and then you'll be getting somewhere.
Your humor is a tiny ember in the eternal night of the frozen north and its rustic residents.
He approaches a pump locked with the padlock, but with the key lying just underneath. Yeah, I almost stole that.
Can you pay?
I have a little money. I have 2 money. Anatoly pockets your money and unlocks the pump. Okay, so we still have 1 money. He puts a little gas in the Firebird and returns the pump to the holder. Oh, our fuel reserve went by 4. That's good. Then he reinflates the Firebird's tires. Thank you!
I've added a little extra.
Aw, all that just so we'll listen to your poems. Anatoly wipes his hands.
May the lights of the big city be as bright to you as the stars, travelers.
Not quite, Pushkin. We're going north. Already white from the cold, Anatoly pales further, looking like a ghost. Maybe it's because he's getting frostbite? Put on a coat.
The road north is cursed.
Have there been accidents?
No, but the old gods are there.
You've got a crazy one here. Mariska is just continuing to be like, nope, 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 denial. She is the Scully of this adventure. Do you know anything about the old gods?
There's an old hermit who lives near here in the forest at the end of this narrow path. He can talk to birds and trees.
Wow!
Exactly. He knows about the old gods.
He talks to birds and trees? I'm not impressed. I can do that too if I drink enough vodka.
I know the north, but perhaps his help might be useful?
Yes, let's go talk to him. Ooh. Hermit's house. Ooh. You arrive at the house of the hermit Anatoly told you about. Let's go see them. Oh, the art is beautiful in this game. The starlight barely penetrates the canopy of the tall fir trees. Far beyond the trunks, you see the yellow eyes of dozens of wolves. Your flashlight seems like a tiny blade cutting through the darkness as it washes over you like a wave. The muddy path leads to a yurt without walls, an orange fire burning inside. Whoa! Behind the fire is a man dressed in feathers, wearing a huge silver crown studded with pearls. He opens his black-rimmed eyes and exclaims, "The Firebird and Vasilisa the Beautiful! Where is Ivan?" "I hope he's with his mother in Zavatsk." "He needs to be here. Because what you call fairy tales and we call prophecies are real." We? You're not alone out here? "There are birds and trees. I see a graceful swan enveloping us with huge wings." Well, that's the save icon in the corner. Oh, you were talking about the voices in your head. You can hear them too. Oh, no, me? I'm not crazy. Mariska, don't say that to their face. It's mean. Once again, absolutely the Scully. If she wasn't the protagonist of this, it would be like in X-Files, where Mulder defeats the monster and Scully runs around the corner right after they're dead and have disappeared. I don't believe in fairy tales. Not since I've had bills to pay. Oh god, ain't that the fucking truth?
Greed destroys poetry as well as truth and wisdom.
Ah, another anti-capitalist. I'm on your side now. I'm not greedy at all. I just want to make it out of all of this. True, we are in a bad situation.
I know. You are poetry.
And you're the most annoying man I've ever met here in the Frozen North, but I'll take the compliment. We are not making a good first impression. I heard you know the North. Now that I'm done insulting you.
Yes.
And what is this prophecy? Or was Ivan supposed to be here to hear it?
The gods of the Slavic people are the oldest in the world. Here I stand on sacred ground that was revered over 10,000 years ago. What are weapons, churches, and icons when faced with creatures that have lurked in the shadows for 10,000 years? There are dark forces rampaging through the north, clearing the way for the return of the primordial gods. In the past, the Firebird, Ivan, and Vasilissa joined forces time after time to triumph over these dark forces and push them back into the shadows. But men stained the northern road red with blood. Many innocent souls were sacrificed in an attempt to civilize the untamed lands. Evil has returned. Your presence here is no accident.
Huh. Is it dangerous in the north? I ask this after hearing about blood and violence and prophecies and old gods.
It is...
How do you pronounce that?
It is Kashi's realm.
Should that name mean something to me?
He's an evil man.
And he's trying to extend his power southwards. I've built a barrier to hold him back. You'll need the sacred words to lower it.
What are these magic words?
By the swan goddess and the black god, barrier, give way.
Got it. We'll take the road north. You turn back to your truck. We only have one option, the barrier. Look, this is where things change on the map. Oh, that doesn't look good. We'll ignore it for now. Everything's fine. You left the polar star on the border of the land of men. Ooh, I'm scared and excited. Scared-sided. Scared? Diminished by 1. That's okay, we have some more. Gateway to the north.
Oh!
What? You didn't see that earlier?
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Whoa. The Firebird stops in the middle of a huge monument that guards the way to the north. You get out to stretch your legs. Let's explore our surroundings a little bit. You take several steps in the snow. Where to start? Look north? Maybe look at the monument? Oh! The Soviets must have been pretty weird to build this strange monument here in the middle of nowhere. But it's not without its own beauty. Oh. A strange pile of wood draws your attention. Let's investigate. Huh. It's not a pile of wood. It's a pagan altar. A carved totem of a man wearing a wolf skin sits on top of a pile of sapwood. Clumsily written letters lead... What? I can't speak. Clumsily written letters read, "Traveler, go no further." What's going on here?
It's a ritual of great power.
It's incredibly morbid.
It's the hermit's work. Speak the words, Mariska.
Hang on, let me look north. Beyond, the road snakes like a dark ribbon across the snowy landscape. It seems like nothing lives further on.
You can't see it yet, but my village is out there.
Alright, I mean, I'm gonna say the words, I'm not a Scully. By the swan goddess and the black god, barrier, give way. You move away from the altar and return to the road. By the swan goddess and the black god, barrier, give way. Nothing happens. There you go. All I did was make a fool of myself.
Nothing is stupid about respecting the rituals, Mariska.
Alright, well, I guess get back on the road. The Firebird continues on its journey to the north. Alright, I say we move in a little bit and see what we see. Just to get a taste, what do you think? Waterfall or that? Water, that, water, that, water, that. That.
The people hunting us won't be able to reach us up here. No one dares go this far north.
Not even for dangerous criminals like us?
You don't look very dangerous.
How rude. But you're right, I'm completely harmless.
When we first met each other, Dimitri said that 2 men had captured you. Why would he do that if you're so harmless?
Well... You're not very comfortable talking about it, but you think you should tell her the truth. Yes, honesty! I like when characters communicate with each other, because I broke a promise. I wanted to go home, to Hungary.
You're not allowed to go home?
I can't. Not until I've paid Torgen back the interest on the truck. As usual, Vasilisa looks at you questioningly, not understanding what you're talking about.
Don't worry. You'll have your freedom soon.
Don't you lose that boundless optimism of yours, Vasilisa. We need it in this world. Alright, we have 2 fuel left. Sacred oak. Oh, look how pretty that is! The road winds past a hill topped by a huge white oak with silvered leaves. It's so big that not even the tallest pines reach its canopy. It looks like the tree in Totoro. Oh, or maybe the tree of life? You know, Mariska's gonna look at it and be like, man, the moonlight must be making this tree look weird. Definitely not like magic or anything. No. You stop for a moment to admire the view. Is that an optical illusion? It looks huge!
It's an ancient oak. It's said that it was planted by the gods. You should collect some of its wood. It might protect us.
You sigh. You've already got a full load. That said, here in the north, a little wood to start a fire could be a lifesaver, especially if we run out of gas like last time. Let's go towards the tree. All is silent as you drive up the snowy hill. It feels like you're the only people in the world. I will examine the tree. It's so big that the largest branches dip down to almost touch the road underneath, where the Firebird awaits. There are a few low branches you might be able to reach. Search around the tree? I don't know if I want to break the tree. On the other side of the tree, you see old branches broken off by the wind, buried in the snow. You touch them. They're damp. I don't know. I don't like the idea of breaking an ancient magic glowing tree, so let's just take branches off the ground. You extricate one large snowy branch with difficulty. Its wood is still opalescent. No worries. It'll dry in the back of the trunk. You feel ridiculous as you return to the Firebird. I found a branch, but it's soaked.
You want to light a fire with it?
What else would you use it for?
You'll see.
Mariska's like, I don't understand what the hell's going on. You set off on the road to the north. How much further do we have to go? Oh, we're almost there. Huh. You know what? Then we'll wait. This might be the end, or it might be the beginning of something even bigger. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see next time. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, don't forget the words of the barrier, and have a good day.